I just got done making this video, and if you're in a dark place right now, you probably just need to skip it. I could not keep it together through this video. Some people might need to hear it though, so just watch at your own discretion. This is going to be a pretty dark and possibly depressing video, but I don't think it has to be. I think it can be something happy and something to look forward to, but I've just been really thinking about like death a lot here lately and what it might be. And if you guys don't know, like we raise animals, me and my wife do, and that's what we do for a living, is we take care of animals and teach people about animals. And our very first like exotic, wild, different animal that we ever had that we rescued was a fox named Ivy, and she died a few weeks ago. And just been thinking about it a lot, and thinking about how death is something that we all have to face one day. And it's probably going to be just on like a random Tuesday or something. And the rest of the world's going to be completely normal, but you're going to lose the most important person to you, or it's going to be you that's gone. And just got to think about it a lot lately. I grew up religious in a religious home, and there's a bunch of different religions out there, and somebody's going to be wrong. Somebody's going to be right. Maybe everybody's wrong, and maybe everybody's right. And just the afterlife is going to be like whatever you think it can be. I mean, like, I didn't get to say goodbye to Ivy, our fox, and one day I would like to say goodbye. And I didn't get to say goodbye to my grandpa a long time ago, and that doesn't seem fair. Like, it seems like there should be some kind of end or something. Like, people that say there's no afterlife out there, that doesn't make sense for there to be an afterlife. I'm like, what? Make sense of what we're doing right now. Like, you're watching me on a phone that works on a magical internet that it doesn't even make sense, and like we're floating on a rock in this giant galaxy that has no end, and the end is apparently getting bigger, and the universe is expanding all the time. Like, none of that makes sense either. So I don't know, like, without Ivy here, without the fox here, this place that everybody loves and comes and visits, our place is called Nomads, and people come out here and visit it all the time and have a lot of fun, and they make great memories. And I don't recognize it though. Without Ivy, I don't recognize it. It's, if you've ever been homesick for your own home, but just like in a different time, like, I pull in, I see the place, I see the animals, and I don't really recognize the place, because Ivy's not there. We just have to keep going on like everything's normal, everything's fine. I remember years ago, she used to live in our house, and she used to get on my nerves so bad. And she, because if foxes like something that's yours, they want it to smell like them too, because in the wild, they want each other to smell like each other so they can easily find each other. So they mark each other, and they mark each other's areas so they can easily find each other again. So she'd run up and like she marked my PlayStation headset one time while I was at work, and I'd had a really long day at work, and I remember putting the headset on, and literally fox piss just went in my ear, and it sounds so gross, and I was mad, as anybody would be when fox pee gets sprayed in your ear. It smells almost like skunk spray. It's awful. And I remember fussing at Ivy, and she laughed. She ran around, and she hunkered down really low to the ground, and she ran around, and she laughed, and she squealed, and she just thought that was the funniest thing, because foxes do laugh. They genuinely laugh. One of the only animals in the world to do so. And I remember the time I was so mad, and I was like, just get away. Like, stop bothering me. Like, I just worked a 12-hour shift, and the second I get home, you're just doing crazy stuff. And like, sometimes you're living in the very best moments of your life that you'll ever have. And no one tells you that that's the moment. I would give anything to hear her laughing and running around. It's not what this video is supposed to be. This is supposed to be like, I thought this talk was going to go very different, of like, appreciate what you got while you got it. Because no one's going to give you that heads up that it's about to be gone. And once it's gone, there's no going back. Like, I'm homesick for a home I can never have again. And every day we have 250 animals to take care of. And I know if I live my life, if I live my average lifespan, and they live their average lifespan, I'm going to bury them all one day. And I can feel it. Every time I bury one of them, I bury a little piece of myself with them. And I love what we do. I love that we help animals. I love that we rescue animals. I love that we make a difference. Like just the other day, you guys are so off to in supporting us and helping us with that dog and cat rescue. And we rescued like 60 dogs and 60 cats and found them homes. You know, covered them getting spayed and neutered and paid for other adoption fees and stuff. And it's just so awesome that we make that one happy moment. But now because it's hurting so bad when Ivy's gone. Now the next one, like one of ours just had babies. And it's so beautiful, it's so pure, it's so innocent. Like it's a newborn baby into this world. And all I can think about is, I'm going to bury you one day. In 12 or 13 years, I'm putting you in the ground. And I've never had those kind of dark thoughts. So if you're seeing this, if you watched it this long, sorry you had to see me cry. I'm supposed to be a grown man, supposed to just bottle that up and put it down. Just appreciate what you got. If you got a dog, if you got a cat, I've never cried this much over a person dying. And I've lost some close people. I've always liked animals more than people. It's just so fucked up that they don't get to live as long as we do. So if you have them in the house, or if you got the dog or cat, just give it an extra little cuddle and just. I wish I could go back that night with the whole headset story I was just telling you and just put that fucking game down. That game didn't matter. Playing that game didn't matter. She just wanted me to love her. In the future, I'll always be better about managing my time for the things in my life that truly matter. And so if you're still watching this, I hope you do too.